First step we need to do is become root. It is not best practice to run your commands as root. This is a test lab, so it's considerably easier to run all the commands as root instead of having to worry about when to do the sudo commands and do workarounds. As mentioned, the OpenHPC guide makes use of environment variables. Just as a check, we're seeing if any of these are set already. One of the first things I like to do is use tmux. This is optional, but for me, it makes life a lot easier. First things first, we'll check if any of the environmental variables are set. As per the setenv.c file, SMS_name should be SMS host, but it's not. And we'll check SMS IP, also blank. We need to run this file and source it for the current shell. If you start a tmux session, if you open a new window, if you restart the machine, every single time you must source the file again. To source a file, we can either use the word source or we can use a dot. Both have the same effect. Now, when we repeat echo SMS name, it has the value that we specified in the file. If we do the same command again, you can see that. Just for sanity, we'll try NTP server. We should expect it to say time.google.com, and it does. So we've sourced the environments for this shell. Taking a look at the OpenHPC guide, there's a list of parameters for environmental variables. We've taken a subset of these for our virtual lab. And we'll be following the guide from section 2. One of the reasons I like tmux is that we can start two side-by-side panes and then compare two shell sessions at the same time. Splitting the screen with tmux, we'll watch etc hosts as it is currently defined, and we will use the first command, which is echo SMS IP. What we're doing here is taking the global variable echo, the IP 10.10.10.10, and the name SMS-host into etc hosts. You watch the screen here. It's added the local IP. OpenHPC also recommends that we disable SE Linux. Using Perl, we'll search for the term SE Linux. And replace it with the term disabled. Watching here, we've now updated it and disabled it. At this point, we need to reboot the VM. You can watch the screen on the preview for the VM, and you'll know when it's rebooted.